everybody doing? My name's Tommy and this is the Gallery Backyard BBQ. A couple weeks back, a channel, Smoking and Grilling with AB, did a Cajun chicken and sausage pasta that I'm going to do with my little spin. Stay tuned.
All right, let's take a look at our ingredients. Some Himalayan pink salt, some of this Bob's Smoking Southern Barbecue. We got some whole peppercorns that we are going to freshly crack up, of course. Some Parmesan cheese. We got some mushrooms that I'm going to do on a thick cut. Of course, we got our andouille Cajun style sausage. We got some peas, some heavy cream, of course. And the pièce de résistance is some short ribs, All right, I omitted the chicken on AB's recipe and added the short ribs, of course. As in my steak au poivre video, we are going to get some peppercorns and freshly crack them up, of course. Oh, yeah. And like I said, if you've not done fresh cracked black pepper like this, it is quite the aroma as it releases the oils into the air. I'm going to throw some Himalayan pink salt in there with it. And I'm going to put some of that Bob's in there also.
Bob's, good stuff. That's good stuff.
Oh, yeah. And of course, we'll slow it down for effect. That's a lot of coating right there. That's a lot of flavor right there, and that'll go great on the short ribs, of course. And I'm going to put a little black magic seasoning in there also. It's a peppery seasoning. It's pretty good. One of my wife's favorites, so I'll add it in. And basically I'm going to take my short ribs and coat that into the pepper seasoning. Pepper seasoning. Oh, yeah. Alrighty, and because of a broken oven and inclement weather, I'm going to pull my little Weber Q1200 in the garage and cook them on that. I got the Q up to about 300, 3 1/4. And we're going to cook these for about probably 2.5 hours. Fork tender, of course. And as you can see, I'm fighting some flare up as I'm probably have overloaded the grill. So what I'm going to do is put them all on a hot plate. There you go. Oh, yeah. That'll work. That should be good. Right, and we'll march on with the cook, of course. All right, and we're about 2.5 hours in. Oh yeah, and I'd say those are looking pretty good with that fresh cracked black pepper, and they are fork tender and ready to come off. And I'd say that little Weber Q1200 did a fantastic job filling in. And there you go. Boy, I could eat that right there, huh?
Oh, yeah.
What we want to do now is we'll put those on the side to rest. And let's get our prep going. We'll get some mushroom thick sliced. Get our andouille sausage, and we'll angle cut them. And I'm going to go with 3 of those bad boys, and we'll get our garlic. And now what I want to do is I want to clean my short ribs. Of course, I want to keep the meat thick. I want to keep it thick. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, those are thick chunks. Alright, I'm going to pick the best of the short ribs to use in this recipe, and the rest on the bones I'll snack on. We got our cast iron skillet all hot, and we're going to get our mushrooms in first. We're going to add a little Himalayan pink salt to that, and there you go. There you go. A little fresh oil, and next into the fry is our sausage. I'm looking for a nice even char on both sides. Okay, so 3-4 minutes on that side, flip them, and 3-4 minutes on the other side. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. There we go. And sit back, and of course I'll listen to the sizzle. Alrighty, and from there, let's start slowly building our sauce, and I'm going to add the garlic into that. Now, I'm not interested in more sauteing the garlic. I'm going to cook the garlic in the sauce to get those oils released, as you'll see. And from there, a little my Himalayan pink salt, of course. And a little of that Bob's Smoking Southern Barbecue in there. We're building flavors now here, aren't we? And you don't have to use these seasonings. You could use your favorite seasonings. Next, we'll hit it with about a little under 1/4 cup of our beef stock. You could use beef stock. You could use chicken stock. You could probably even use white wine if you like. And we'll cook that down for about 3-4 minutes, releasing these oils in the garlic. And there you go. And from there we'll start adding our heavy cream. We'll bring that up to a low simmer. Low simmer. Oh, yeah. A little butter. That's pretty packed with flavor right there. And that's after about 3, 4, 5 minutes. Let's get a little of that shaved cheese in there. That was a shaved Parmesan cheese. And basically we're just adding flavors and layering flavors and cooking it down to the right consistency. Sometimes what I like to do is add a little of the water from the pasta in there, a couple tablespoons of that. Alrighty, first up what we want to do is get our pasta in. Oh yeah. Look at that. We'll continue cooking that on a low simmer. A little more cheese. And I always like to put a little nutmeg in there. In any Alfredo type sauce, I always add a little nutmeg. They say it brings out the sauciness in the Alfredo. And we just continue simmering that and thickening up that sauce. And it's probably been about another 3 minutes or so, and we'll start adding our sausage, of course, first in. Oh yeah. And a little more cheese. Start little mushrooms. Get our mushrooms in there. Oh, that's good. A little bit more of my Himalayan pink salt, of course. I put that thing everywhere and on everything. Over and over and over. We're just working that sauce to the right consistency. And once we feel it's thick enough, we'll add our beef short ribs. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good right there. And there you go. Oh. And last but not least is my peas. I always add peas to my Alfredos. You can omit them if you'd like, and add whatever you want. You can add bacon if you want. Alrighty, and as I plate this up, I'd like to give a big thanks to Smoking and Grilling with AB. AB, I hope I did your recipe proud, and I appreciate you just supporting the new channels, of course. And to my subscribers, thanks for checking out my cooks. It means a lot. Leave the comments down below. Leave thumbs up, thumbs down. It's all good. And have a good evening.